First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Chicago Bears. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's third down. They'll look to throw here. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action here on first down. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now back to throw. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Michael Thomas with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Well, this defense for the Lions, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete. Well, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Demarcus Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice throw there for the 1st down. And this is a big moment for this young man under center. You know, he's had a few months now to get acclimated to life in the NFL, but you got to think, a little extra pressure here, right, CD? I mean, you're getting the start on Thanksgiving in front of the national audience.
Especially since you and I both know he's watched this game since he was, what, 4, 5, 6 years old, and dreamed of playing in it. In fact, his family sent us some of those videos of he and his family in the backyard playing their Turkey Bowl games themselves. So now he's gone from the backyard to the big stage, and here he is.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they'll get him down up past the 15. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a gem
under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 2nd and 2. They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Looking to go back to Thomas again, and it's 3rd and short. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Barkley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 5. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they? And in for the Lions, touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Everson Griffin. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They'll look to throw. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Another good throw there in what has been a strong rookie season to this point, Charles, as he now has surpassed the 3,000-yard mark with that last completion.
And just think, he's been forced to learn on the job here in his first year. Normally, veterans talk about, hey, I've got the answers to the test before the game even begins. But this guy's taking the test with every throw.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Everson Griffin in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely needed to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for Detroit. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A handoff to Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Here's second and 8. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your... This is caught inside the 15. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. A huge play there for Chicago. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on second and inches. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Javonte Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9 now. He dumps it off to Barkley. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. 2nd and 10. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Micah Parsons in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. Barkley able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way, because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. Barkley again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. They've got his man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Completed pass, brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this will be covered up by the Lions, and that might just about seal the deal. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run once more with Dillon. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Now Foreman. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 2nd down and 3. A carry for Foreman. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Finding some room at midfield. Touchdown! Quez Watkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. First down and much more for Henry. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
And Derrick Henry with the ball in his hands, what a sight to behold, because power and speed involved in every touch for him. Coming off another spectacular season with the Titans, he became the first since LaDainian Tomlinson in 2006 and 2007 to win 2 straight rushing titles, and he did it with style too. Just the 8th man to top 2,000 yards and the first since Adrian Peterson in 2012. He has his sights set on another 2,000-yard season.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look, 6 DBs. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Escaping the pressure right. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. On first down, Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
The second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Over here, so
oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flushed. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. And bulldozing his way through. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas.
This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's a give to Barkley, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Barkley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Henry on first down, not finding much running room as he pushes forward for a yard or two at most. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff to Henry. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff running left, Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Henry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And it looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
And we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And it's 17-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Byron Pringle now to return it. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Chester Rogers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again to Henry. Oh, what a move. 59 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out, because they have everything balled.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Through the flag usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before, because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters, because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. 2nd down and 5. They're going to look to throw.
Flushed out right. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Benjamin. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Ertz over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. These 2 teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
There's the rookie from Auburn, Anthony Schwartz.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Again, it's Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll set up a throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. He'll look to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They begin with Henry. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken around the 12. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to You're wondering, could it happen?